Hi, and welcome back to Twisted Reality. Before I get into this video, I just want to say that I am unaware at the moment. Anyway, I'm going to try and catch myself up. I'm unaware of some stuff that's going on around the Slater case. I've been out of the game, if you want to say it like that, for the past couple of weeks for a whole lot of reasons. Reasons I won't go into in this video because it's not about me. Today, I've come onto YouTube, I've seen what's going on, try to catch up, what's going on with the Sebastian Rogers case, even though I've kept up with Sebastian's case here and there just a little bit, and joining live streams and saying hello and listening to what people have got to say. But also, I've come online on YouTube today and caught up a little bit with the Slater case. And apparently there's a theory going around that he might now be alive. And apparently police, I don't know, like, as of this recording right now, I don't know if any of this is legit, a fact, or anything like that. But apparently the police are also working on a theory that he might be still alive, just hiding out somewhere, and they're looking for him. I don't know how plausible that is. Like I said, I'm just catching up today, and as you can see, there's a video on my screen. On this video, you can see it. No, wrong way. It's that way. That way. Yeah, that way. I got it right. It's a bit weird because I've actually, on the software that I'm using to record this video, my image is inverted. So, like, you just saw it. But there's a video on screen, you can see it now. It's a YouTube video taken from a TikTok video / live stream, I don't know. And it's talking about this guy who says it says on screen, this guy has a cousin linked to Lucy's housemate. Lucy being Jay's friend. So, again, just catching up today. I don't know how legit this is. I don't know really what's going on. But we're going to watch this video, we're going to comment on it, we're going to see what this guy's got to say. If I get anything wrong, don't be afraid to tell me in the comments below. I do read my comments. I don't always reply to them, but I do read them. So if I get anything wrong, or you've got something else to add or say, or your opinion on something, tell me in the comments below. And again, before we start, if you haven't already, please hit like and subscribe. Let's start.
Hi, Nesha.
Good evening.
All right. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Yourself?
Yeah, so what have you got to say, mate?
My cousin works in Playa del Americas behind one of the bars, and they work with Lucy's roommate. I won't obviously give any names because I'm assuming that's not the right thing to be doing. But
straight away, red flags. I'm going to tell you this big story, but I'm not going to give any names or details, right? So how do we know that this is fact, right? I won't be surprised if some people out there just instantly thought, oh, well, this guy's BSing. Like, you come out and you say, look, I've got this connection with Lucy, they're saying this, they're saying that, there's this information going around, it's big news. But you know what? I'm going to tell you the story, but I'm not going to give any other details other than that. So, like, it could just be a story. It could be fake. And that's a cop-out. Him saying that he doesn't want to give any names or anything like that could be a huge cop-out. And all this could be just BS. And, words I want to use I can't use. But this is a red flag for me. It just is.
yeah, my cousin said that on Friday when they went into work in the evening, they normally go for around about 7 o'clock to set up for the evening. He's not going to name his cousin. Lucy's roommate come in and said that their apartment was searched that day by police and another authority. That was on the Friday of last week.
What was the date of that?
I don't know. I actually don't know.
I'm not too sure, but
I don't know if the apartment was searched or anything like that. Like I said, I've not been keeping up to date on Jay's case. Mostly when I've been in chats and stuff like that on YouTube, it's been about Sebastian Rogers. So I don't know if there was any search, and if there was, I don't know why.
Obviously, that wasn't announced anywhere because they can't be giving up people's addresses and where people are staying. But this was a place in Playa del Americas, which is where most of the staff out there work. Now, you've got to bear in mind that 90%, I'd probably say, bear in mind, I've done 6 summers myself out in Tenerife. In Playa, I lived in Los Cristianos and Playa.
Do we know that's
where the
fact?
majority of all workers...
Or are you just going to tell us that and say, oh, well, I can't give any information out? Then why tell us in the first place? If you can't prove anything, why say it? I've got to assume that if you... And I've not watched this video, right? But I've got to assume that if you're going to tell us something and then say, well, I can't prove it or give a reason as to why you can't provide names and all that. I just think it's BS. I think it's BS, man. Again, if I'm wrong, prove me wrong in the comments. Tell me where to go. Don't just say I'm wrong. Prove that I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't think this guy's legit. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am wrong. Maybe.
Live as well. But have you noticed that in any statements all over the media, not a single worker has been interviewed?
No.
And there's a reason for that, because
Obviously.
all workers have been told that anyone who talks to any press, anyone who talks to anyone asking questions, they'll lose their job, they'll lose their accommodation there and then.
Yeah. If you talk to the police, you're going to lose your job and you're going to lose your accommodation. I'm talking bullshit. Why would the press just interview a random worker from anywhere? Why would the press just interview a random worker? Why? I'm just going to walk into a random bar. I want to talk to that worker. Come here, please. No. The police are not going to also tell you who they've been speaking to. You don't know if the police have interviewed random workers. You don't know. You don't know who they've spoken to. They're not going to tell you that. They're not going to tell anybody that. They're not going to tell the press that. You don't have a clue. And the people out there, the employers, are turning around and saying, if you talk to anybody asking questions, you're fired. Don't work like that. It just don't work like that.
So they've all been made well aware, and also as well understand that the majority of workers out there are 18 years old, up to probably the age of around about 30, living their best life, working 6 days a week.
Maybe around the age of 18, the younger end of that age range.
But workers do know.
Maybe it's a case of like they could be easily manipulated. They're out there. They don't know the rules, laws, and regulations. So maybe they could be manipulated. But again, why would anybody just go up to a random worker and just say, I want to interview you? What do you know about Jay Slater? Why would the press do that? Why would the police do that? Just pick, just gonna go up to a random dude or a random lass and be like, you, come here. You know what I mean? Like, you don't... Shut up, man. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know this guy. I don't know who he is. I don't really look on TikTok for this stuff. I go on TikTok. I watch a lot of TikTok videos. But TikTok isn't the place I go for true crime. So I don't know. I don't know who this guy is. Could be totally legit and I'm just getting it all wrong. And if I am, tell me in comments below. But don't just tell me. Prove it. Like, I don't know. My email is on my channel. So if you've got any information or, links to things that could prove anything that I've said wrong, then send me it in send me it in an email. If you click on my channel, in the About Me section on my channel, my email address is there, but I'll put it in the description and I'll pin it in the comments as well in this video. But yeah, if you've got any information proving that I'm wrong and this guy is legit and he's who he says he is and his cousin is linked to Lucy, then you tell me and prove it as well. Don't just tell me, because if you tell me and then don't prove it, I'm not going to believe you. Anyways, let's get back to it.
A lot of information, they stick together, and
they probably do stick together out there.
I can say
they probably do.
From experience myself, they do. And
probably do.
again, they've all been so they're all quite scared about that. But they're just
I don't believe that.
With,
I don't believe that.
Day by day as general. They all go to work, they'll stick together.
I don't believe they're scared about getting fired just, if they talk to somebody asking questions. First off, how's anybody going to find out that they've spoken to somebody asking questions? I don't believe that.
Go out with one another after work finishes to the places that are left open. All other bars all know one another. They all get cheap drinks.
Probably do.
Probably don't even have to pay. So,
that's standard across a lot of the Spanish resort areas.
It is. Yeah. Anywhere for that matter. Like I worked in Cyprus, in Inapa as
so you could be bullshitting.
So,
you couldn't be BSing.
The same everywhere. Workers stick together, but
just assuming
you could be just to me, from what I've been told, I believe it to be 100% true because
you believe it.
Lucy apparently the next day then flew out to Lanzarote to allegedly go and stay with family.
I don't know if she did. I don't know.
And again, that's come right from her roommate direct.
Yeah.
And anyone that's saying, "Oh yeah, she's out there, or she's returned to England."
Yeah, but you're saying apparently. So you don't know.
I spoke to my cousin yesterday.
It's hearsay.
Before they went.
You don't know. You're saying words like apparently and stuff like that. You don't know. That means you don't know. It's just hearsay. Why are you coming out of the woodworks? Who are you? You don't know. You're saying words that tells us all that you don't actually know. This video, I'm 3 minutes, 18 seconds into a 21 minute, 9 second video, and I'm not going to watch it all. I'll keep going as long as I can, but I can't listen to something like this because he's saying that he doesn't know. He's saying it indirectly by using words like apparently and stuff like that. He doesn't know, so this is all hearsay. So you don't know, which means me watching this video isn't going to inform me of anything other than you don't know, because you're using words that tells us that. The words that you're using tells us that you don't know. So what am I getting out of this? And if I'm getting nothing out of this other than you telling me that you don't know, but you're saying it as if it's kind of fact, but in reality you don't know, then why am I doing it? Because I'm getting nothing out of this. It's not furthering me or my theories on Jay Slater's case or what's happening. It's not helping in any way whatsoever because it's all hearsay. This is useless. It's useless. I'm not going to watch any more of the video. It's useless. It's not helping. You're not helping. Spreading stuff that, for all you know, could be absolute BS because you don't know. Apparently, you don't know. You don't know. Which means every time you open your mouth and you spout something as fact, when in reality you don't know, you're actually hurting the case. You're spreading bullshit. You are. You're spreading BS. You don't know, so don't speak as if you know. Okay? I'm not finishing this video. It's already pissed me off. I'm going to end it here. I actually did have a plan of watching the entire video through and just cutting and pasting where I make comments about what's being said in the video, but I can't. Because there's no point. Because you don't know. Which means this is not going to help in any way whatsoever. I don't know if he's still alive, obviously, right? I don't know what theories the police are working on. I wouldn't suppose people are saying that they do and they've got this idea and that idea and they're doing this and that, but the police aren't talking to you. You don't know. So you don't know. You don't know what the police are thinking, what avenues they're going down, what theories they're working on. For all we know, they could be working on a theory that he's still alive. They might even think that. But that's just speculation. And I know that's just speculation, so I'm not saying it as fact. I'm saying I don't know, but that is a possibility. They could be, because I don't know. Right? This douche is speaking as if what he's saying is fact, but he's using words that tells us that he doesn't know. Apparently. You don't know. So many words I want to use to describe you. I will not. I obviously hope that Jay's still alive. And if he's fearing for his life and you're hiding, go tell the police. Go to somebody that you know you're going to be protected. The police. Tell them your story. Sadly, I don't think he's alive, simply because of how long he's been missing. All the facts we know about this case. He went off with those two guys. He walked away from those two guys where they were living, staying at the time. He went the wrong way into the mountains and the mountain range and stuff like that. His phone pinged in this place. They've searched it. They can't find him, but that doesn't mean he's not there. Those are the facts, like, condensed, but those are the facts, right? Everything else other than that, from our perspective, not the police's perspective, from our perspective, everything else just hearsay. So when you're out there talking as if you think what you're saying is fact, you're actually you're hurting this, and you're hurting Jay's case. Don't speak as if what you're saying is fact if it isn't fact. At that point, you're just a knob. You're just a knob. And you shouldn't be doing that. I hope he's still alive. Do I think he's still alive? Probably not. But I hope he is. You tell me what you think. Do you think he's still alive? Do you think he's in hiding? What are your theories on Jay Slater and his case? Tell me in the comments below. Again, if you've got any information, or you want to show me something that proves that what I've been saying is wrong and this guy is legit, blah, 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 blah. If you click on my channel, go to the About Me section. My email is there, but I'm also going to put it in the description of this video and pin it in the comments. Get in touch. Tell me your thoughts. And I will see you all again next time. Bye-bye for now.